Okay, lights, camera, action.
Try not to stare at the camera. So, what's up?
Yeah, what's happening, Manu? Tell us.
You start.
This week, what are you doing this week, man?
Wes, get a chair and you're gonna help me talk.
Okay,
There's a chair. Or
They're,
get a low chair so your eyes are the same height as.
Hey, Wes, they're in the laundry room.
laundry room.
It's my friend. I have a friend and a friend coming. I have my boss and Wes. They're gonna help me talk.
Okay.
I'm a very bad talker, but I'm still here. Wes can talk better than me. Is that good enough?
All right. How am I on?
So, why don't you ask Wes a question, Manu? You can. Maybe he has an answer for you. Do you have a question for him?
No.
What does Wes do, and what are you doing? What did you do this week?
Me. Let him talk. And I'll chime in. How about that? I work better.
All right. So we're working on a book. We're working on Manu's book. He's an artist, and he draws really great pictures. And he's been doing it for a long time, collecting his pictures. And so myself and another friend of his are helping him put together
we drink
and publish
smoke.
Manu's book. It's going to be like a coffee table art book. And we're getting our websites together and everything so that we can launch the book and hopefully get Manu's work out there to the rest of the world so they can see what they've been missing all these years.
So, what's your book about, Manu?
Wes?
What's your book about?
I said would chime in when I can talk. I'll let him talk,
So I would say that
Sci-fi.
has a lot of science fiction,
like a sci-fi graphic
elements.
novel. There's no main intention to anything. It's just
Probably the best way to describe it is a collection of like fantasy and science fiction art.
Sure. Yeah.
Things like if you look at old like Conan the Barbarian and stuff like that, but like a little bit more graphic than comic, I'd say.
Have you guys done a book before? Is this your first book?
We're gonna do part 2 if we can actually make some money on part 1. We will do make part 2, part 3.
Part 2 and part 3.
We need to know the result.
This is the first book is really a collection of all of Manu's work up until a certain point, and then the next books are going to be like newer work, stuff that he's working on right now, and stuff that he's done with Ethan and other people collaborating. Manu,
we're still waiting on him. He's late.
Yeah.
So where'd you get your art skill from, Manu? Have you always been artistic, or did it just sort of come?
Never went to college, but FHS, yeah, with 4 years art class.
4 years of art class?
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
A lot of stuff from there is going to be in the book too.
Okay.
Stuff from when I was 17.
Now, did you have a long time when you weren't doing your art? Was there a long time for that?
Maybe about 10 years.
Well, what happened during those 10 years?
Not gonna talk about it right now. Some other time.
Can Wes talk about it?
No, I'm gonna reserve a right to veto any question.
Well, it is sort of interesting though.
Why? Because I had no inspiration. How about that?
Well, that's
Does
true.
it matter?
Yeah, but actually, I think people are interested because you overcame a big thing, and That's very fascinating to
But
people.
we're not talking about me. Stop talking about me too.
Okay. Well, okay, we want to talk about your book.
I don't like it when people talk about me
Okay.
too much.
All right.
I mean, a little bit.
All right.
Just don't.
Okay. We'll talk about your book.
You don't have to know everything about me.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm still here.
Well, let's talk about Wes. Can we talk about Wes?
Sure. To a certain point, I do
So,
reserve the
are
right
you
to
gonna-
veto everything. Too.
How are you going to help Manu on this book, Wes?
So far, what I've done is that we helped get Manu a domain name, and we set him up with a website, and we're getting that put together and getting more. Uploading all of his artwork there to the website, and then
What's the name of your website?
the Sinking Anchor.
SinkingAnchor.com?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, and I don't think we've actually launched it yet. I think that we're still in the construction phases of it, but it should be. Well, it was supposed to be launched on the 31st, but there were some technical difficulties.
Yeah. So yeah.
So we're
kinda,
pushing back the date there probably
but,
until after Thanksgiving.
Maybe like 5 days. Okay. So like saying every 7 days we're gonna give an update, but sure. Maybe 5 to 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on like what me and Ethan talk about. But
That's him.
you think?
I think he's here. Hey man, hey, yo, Ethan. Hey.
Smile. You're on
Is that Rama?
camera.
My dad's here. My dad's here.
All right, so this is the. This is Ronald.
Just
Nice
come
to see you.
You can show your beer on camera.
This is another.
Yeah, I got
This is
a
a beer-friendly interview, man. No people that hide their beer.
That's cool.
I'm not really sure. The next book, I think that I'm actually going to be contributing some poetry to go along with some of Manu's artwork, and then we're working with some other people to try to get more infrastructure for his business, like business cards and stuff like that.
Oh, great.
So so that's basically what I'm kind of like only mildly attached to the project. It's been sort of like an up and down thing with the project, but like right now I'm on board.
Cool.
He needs to make money.
What's your day job, Wes?
My day job, well, I have several different things going on. Like most people know me as a musician.
Ah.
Oh, I'm your drummer, right?
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
We're gonna when see is awkward because yes, but we're too broke to actually get a band. Can't really drum yet.
You're the drummer, Manu?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. Pretty
Cool.
good. Actually.
That's great. I want to hear that.
But then I also work in social media with, I do independent contracting with social media, and I have a tea company called Planetary Teas that...
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And, which is basically a combination of Vedic astrology and herbal teas.
How does that work?
Well, essentially, like in Vedic astrology, everything in the universe has a planet that's associated with it. And so, essentially, I just put together, like, tea blends with herbs that have the same planetary associations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, but, it's mostly based on their taste, they taste good, and they... have the same planets. So.
Do you sell it on Amazon, or how do you sell it?
Normally, I sell it at this farmer's market sometimes, and then I do like festivals and events and things where I vend have a little booth and do like sell beverages, or sometimes I do Vedic astrology readings and then sort of give the teas away as part
Cool.
of the diagnosis and the planetary remedy, because you've got all of these things in your chart that you might need to strengthen this planet or that planet, and so so basically I give teas along with my readings to help people like pacify their planets.
Great. That sounds cool. So the social media stuff, can you use that on Manu's book?
Well, we're going to try. I mean, the thing about social media is you never really know if something's going to go viral, if people are going to pick up on it, if my personal thing is I think that we have a better market with taking these designs and putting them on T-shirts and putting them on apparel and selling through an online store like that. I think that will probably be more lucrative than books. Unfortunately, people are kind of dumb these days and nobody reads books anymore. So,
Well, is the website hooked up to do that? Is your website hooked up to do shirts and mugs?
That's one of the things that we're going to be adding is, I actually have an online apparel store that I'm going to be connecting Manu's website to my store. And so then, essentially, we'll be able to take orders for. We'll have a whole store just. Like it's like basically a whole Manu shop just with his designs and his artwork on cups, on hats, on anything that you could think of, wallets, so on and so forth. We got like basically a lot of different types of apparel that we can screen print.
Like maybe wear a hat with a sweet picture.
Oh yeah, get a hat.
Like trucker hats. We got like some really sweet trucker hats.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
So
And I want to promote our band, by doing it.
So that's in the works right now, as far as to bring in the book is sort of just the clearinghouse of all of the artwork.
Makes sense.
And then everything can grow from that.
It's a stepping point. It's a starting point mainly. It's just how we're gonna be doing everything. It's a stepping stone. Having a book is just the way to.
That's cool.
Start.
That's cool. Any last things you want to add, Manu?
Well, how much more time we got? Are we done? You got
another minute.
I got a piece out soon. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Rama,
you want to come get on camera?
Give up the chair. Hey,
all right, come sit and
here.
explain your role in all of this.
Yeah. This is me and him are carpenters. I'm teaching him how to do carpentry, and so we're trying to fix my house.
Great.
Hey, I'm Rama.
Hey, introduce Rama. How did you meet him?
Ramathorn, after the guy from Super Troopers. They have the same name. They're Indian. They're both Indian. So I call him Ramathorn. It's an actor.
A Rambo?
They have the same name.
Yeah. Cool. And is Rama helping you on the book too?
He is helping me work on my house.
Work on the house.
My house is over 100 years old, and we're basically we do all the work on it. So.
We've been building a lot.
And my brother,
And your brother.
like that.
Cool. So we'll have another episode and we'll interview Rama.
Sure.
How's that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, he is on my team.
He's on your team.
For sure.
How many guys do you have on your team?
Over 5.
Over 5. Amazing.
That's it.
Hey, Rama, any last words? Close out this episode.
God bless.
God bless.
Yeah.
All right. Peace, prosperity.
Get A's on your tests.
All right.